but we're on the air.
Oh, I know.
These guys show up at 5 minutes before airtime, and they're going to sit here playing little... It's again... What's today, anyway? Let's see. Today's the 13th of February, right? Friday? Which means that we're on the air, let's see, 14, 15... It's probably the 17th, isn't it, Tuesday? Right, because Monday's the 16th.
16th, 17th,
what a bunch of losers. Everybody's like...
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Did you buy your girlfriend anything?
Yeah, $80
What?
roses.
$80 roses?
$80 roses.
You should move up to the mic, we'll move the mic back to you so that people can hear what you're saying. Makes it a little bit easier.
Very expensive roses.
I know, I sort of had a thing on the news about how roses went up to like 40% just because it was Valentine's Day. It was one of those, it's definitely capitalism, you know.
What did
Demand
you buy-
goes up, price
what did
goes
you
up.
buy your girlfriend?
He's got to buy a girlfriend. You know, so we're going to all chip in after the show.
You're starting already too. You're getting like everybody else. You're a minute into the program, you
I
start...
keep on hearing about this alleged girlfriend. I never see her. What can I tell you?
You saw her once. Isn't that enough for you?
No, not long enough.
No?
No.
Cirruzzo never showed up tonight.
She's probably with her, huh?
Another drunk. You can come in, Stephen. You can come in. We're all one happy family here, okay? We're going to hang out tonight. This is not going to be like a lot of the other programs that we've done. We've got Bruce Friedman working camera and floor manager tonight. Let's have a nice hand for Mr. Bruce Friedman.
Keep your headset on, Bruce.
Keep the headset on. All right? And Keith sent me over a whole bunch of stuff, half of which I have
You
no
got
idea.
20
what-
seconds.
20 seconds before we're going to go to a break. Are you gentlemen ready? Okay? Watch Mr. Friedman, because he's going to cue you as to when the music starts and when the music ends. Okay? So, we're going to be back very shortly with two of our regulars here, Brian and Keith. That's not Brian Keith. But first, a little music. Ralph, on a very serious note, how's your day?
Much better after a full hip replacement,
Uh-huh.
and now he has to deal with my mother. So that's another whole issue.
He can't get out of the house at all now.
Stuck.
Now he's stuck.
He said if he had money, he'd run away. God, no, everything's fine. Thank you.
Okay, good. That's major surgery. Have you ever had hip replacement surgery, Brian?
No, not that I remember.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot over the last 2 years that you lost.
Yeah,
didn't
you
you?
know, it's more fun. Time flies by like that.
Yeah,
I
well,
think I
you know.
reach Social Security and half the time everybody else will.
So, where exactly were you upstate, anyway? In the Catskills?
No, yeah, in Catskills. Lots of trees.
No,
lots of
yeah,
fountains, lots of
Catskills.
deer.
It's pretty. I like cheese.
You
Lots
like
of
cheese?
trees. Lots of trees.
Oh, I thought you said lots of cheese.
I did. I said I
Lots of
like
trees.
cheese.
Oh, you said you like cheese. Speak up, speak up. Don't be bashful. Speak up. We're amongst friends here. You don't have to hide. I know there was a special word that you did want to say. Keith, what was that word? Let's get a close-up on Keith. He has a special word that he'd like to say to everyone.
Let me back out of this shot.
Why?
That wasn't the right... No, there was another word that you said you wanted to say.
Penis.
Yeah, okay? You got it out of your system.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right?
Like on a more serious note, I'd like to know what the band members get their coats. I'd like to shop there.
Well, we can't...
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us? There you go.
It was in the Power Rangers section.
Ooh.
Well, I know they're getting new jackets for the whole band. So once the new jackets come in and the when are you getting those jackets?
I ordered them today, just put a deposit 2 hours ago.
I thought you were gonna order them last week.
Black tux.
I thought you were gonna order them last week.
Well, we're all set. You want a black tuxedo?
I don't want one.
Get you a vest and all, black and silver.
No, I want those jackets when you guys are done.
Mine's done. I can't find it, in fact. When I find it, I'll give it to you.
Well, you guys have to remember, see, I'm very disappointed in you, Ralph. You're trying to camouflage yourself tonight. The whole idea of those jackets is that you stand out against that black curtain. When you wear that black shirt and that, you get lost. All I see is his head.
Well, maybe I'll look thinner this way.
Because nobody can see you. So tell us what happened with your guitar tonight.
Well, we had a little funny trip up. I don't have a strap, so I'm playing strapless tonight.
Was that buddy there, Bud? Mr. Budweiser?
That's why I'm just resting and relaxing.
Was that
Glad to
Mr.
be here on Friday the 13th, my brother's anniversary of his wedding.
You know, your sister-in-law has never called me.
Oh, okay.
When you did that New Year's Eve thing?
Yeah.
She said she wanted to be on the show. She was looking forward to let's do some work.
I
Let's do
know
some work.
I know a
She's
lot
not
of
one.
people that want to be on the show.
Give me names and phone numbers.
I give them websites.
Give me names and phone numbers. I'll be happy to call them. We'll get them down here because otherwise, you know, what's the matter?
What happened to that, the guy who wrote
Next
saying let's
Thursday.
come in?
Next Thursday's
Alright.
shoot, he's
I'm
coming down.
excited.
Okay? Matter of fact, Brian, you said you were going to bring somebody down to be in the studio audience tonight.
Yeah, I think he was killed on one, so.
It's very sad.
You got over it quickly.
Yeah, well.
That's good to see.
He
The show
realized where
must
he was
go
going.
on.
There's 8 million other people in the city. I think we'll find somebody else.
He realized where he was going. Oh, look at this! Look at what the wind blew in. Why don't you, Joe? Why don't you just step on in?
I don't want to sit next to that piece of crap.
Which one?
Thanks,
The one.
Dr.
I saw the show. He talks
It's
about
you.
me on the show
Okay.
without me knowing.
Sit next to Keith.
No.
There's another seat
Come on,
over there.
friend.
I want to hang out with these guys by the crew.
You want to hang out with the band?
Oh, the band got a
Take the
groupie.
limos tonight.
Man.
Joe's hanging out with the band.
Walk right in here, right in front of the camera. Because I can do things like that. Brian,
Joseph, very good to see you.
how you doing, man?
Good.
Is everything okay? Look, you're really bright red.
So good seeing you.
Keith Malley.
Good to see you, friend.
How are you,
I'm
Keith?
good. Thanks for asking.
Good, good. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
Thank you.
Doing a lot better than the last show, so.
Thank you.
That's okay, that's okay. You just got it.
No, we got to treat him good because he found out he has a health problem.
They only came here for one
Cholesterol
reason.
is way up.
Actually, I only came for one reason. I came here.
You're up there to
I actually came here to front you and your buddy over there talks about me on the show when I'm not around.
Oh,
Well, what else are we
Me?
supposed to do?
You and your friend, because I'm out doing work, you know.
Me?
Real work. not
I
like you and
didn't
your
make
buddy
any
over there.
fun of you.
Feed the wife and kids.
You watched the program. I did not make any
You
fun
got a
of you.
coat check guy here somewhere?
Coat check?
Anybody? Coat check? Check? No? Okay.
Throw it over there. It's not going to go anywhere. Trust me.
You know, your buddies over here, they make fun of me on the show because
Look
I'm
at
not
this. He's
working.
actually going to put it under his shirt. What happens when other people have to come on and use that microphone then? Just take it off?
Yeah, that's right. Hello? Okay, it's working.
My buddies.
So, Mike, how the hell are you?
We were supposed to see each other at least once in the last 3 weeks.
that's right.
What happened?
You didn't show up at my office today?
Well, you didn't show up at my house Sunday, Super
Wave
Bowl
and
Sunday,
with bated breath.
4 times last week.
I didn't show up at your house Sunday because I refused to sit on that couch.
What do you mean you
The
refused to
couch
sit on
with
that
stains
couch?
on
The
top of it.
stains have hardened.
The couch with stains on top of it.
Look at him. They're telling him. Bruce is going,
Does this camera go wide?
Bruce, you know what you can do here? You don't have to worry about it. You can say, Joe, move over a little bit.
What a great show. Thanks, Antoine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
That's
think
fine.
Bruce
That
is
makes it much
concentrating very
simpler.
hard on keeping
Without,
that headset on.
without
because
guys like
he's
Antoine,
tormented.
we wouldn't know where this is.
I know.
Thank
And
God.
he's had a very difficult time with that.
But no, back to Keith's health problem.
Yeah, back to me.
What's
Yeah.
what's-
Cholesterol level was.
I got Oxford insurance, so now finally, now I'm going to the doctor like for everything.
You can't service the account.
And I just found out
You have
that
a hard time doing it
my
too?
cholesterol is kind of high, a
Cholesterol.
little
When
high.
did you find this out?
Yeah, like 2
You know
days
lowest
ago.
cholesterol? A lot of sex. You ever notice that? I
True,
noticed
true
that.
story. They send you this list
I
of
have
like
no cholesterol
everything
problems.
you can and can't eat,
Really?
and I'm not supposed to eat anything.
You shouldn't.
That's a true story.
You should watch what
He
you
could
eat.
drop dead during this show.
You can't even eat lettuce?
That's true. Lettuce, but I have to trim it. I have to trim the fat.
You should have to trim the fat off the lettuce.
Yeah.
Can you see
That
the
must
fat
be
on
a-
the lettuce, or is it?
That must be a very difficult thing. See, something like that you can try to, for that you should try to be a little more over here to let me know.
You want me to
Band?
get out? You want me to go over there?
Band. We got about 10
Want me to run the
seconds left.
camera for you?
He's going to count down. We're going to the band, and then we're going to be right back. How much? 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll be right back. Even though it wasn't on me. Now we got a close-up of the band. Alright, I like this camera work. Nobody knows what the hell's going on.
I saw this show. I told Mike I didn't see it. I saw this show.
Sure it's that? Sure?
I was hoping Brogner was going to be here, so I was able to.
Keith.
Oh, yeah.
One of my new bumpers.
Yeah, with my pal.
Everybody's throwing stuff at me.
I parked my truck outside. I hope it's okay.
There's Q down.
I hope so too.
Where are you
all
going
right
now?
home.
Some beautiful music from the
Yes,
Exterminators. Look, give him a nice hand.
Ass kickers. If I was making a list of ass kickers, they'd be on it. Ass kickers started. There's ass good on, that's all I know.
This is our first show where I kind of like just threw the crew in the control room, gave them a couple of preliminaries and said, Antoine, direct. So now we get a chance to see. What's with the, yeah, all right, she likes it. Yeah, keep going, baby, it's working. All right, well, after our next break, we're going to bring on even Steven, Bonnie Bowers, and the drummer in Bonnie's band, Bang, which is...
Where were you last
Say that again,
show?
Bonnie's band, Bang, Bonnie's band. Try to say that.
Where
Come
were
on,
you
3
last
times
show?
fast,
How come
let's
you
go.
weren't there?
Ready?
Why didn't he do the show at your house? I wonder.
Cope.
He wasn't there.
saw
Why?
that.
He does a
film.
thing at the Gaslight on Sunday
go through
nights,
the right
so he
shirt.
was busy Sunday
It couldn't be
night.
that he didn't want to sit in your house and on that couch.
For the slide.
Well, he was
Exactly.
afraid if he sat on the
That's
couch,
how
he
the
wouldn't
first
get up
time
The
again.
subject on that couch was hysterical. He had that since day one. Remember that?
That's a classic,
His
yeah.
coaching days when the dog pissed on his shoe and he was
I
trying to
wanted
show.
to bring it down here, but I found out very hard to
You couldn't carry that couch out of the house. It would break.
heavy. It has a bed in it. So I
It
said,
would
Mike,
break.
let's cut the bed out. He goes,
It would
where am I
break.
going to sleep?
I'm being paged. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. That's all right. We don't have to call that person up. You want to read the news? Here, read that. There you go. Can you read that?
The Dow Jones update, accounting giants Ernst & Young and Kipamaga Pete Marwick called off their proposed merger, citing regulatory and cost obstacles. The combination would have created the world's largest accounting
We
and
should have a close-up on him reading the news.
consulting firm with 18.3
Oh, my God,
billion
it's pretty horrible.
in
Look at this.
revenue.
Let's do one of
Japan's
these.
Fuji
Here we go.
Photo filed a complaint with the U.S. government, charging 28 small companies with infringement of patents covering one-time use cameras. Fuji rival
How's that for a different
Kodak
look, huh?
supports the complaint. Stocks ended mixed in pre-holiday trading. The Dow Industrials edged up 0.50 to 8370.10, a fourth straight record. Big board losers led gainers 11 to 10 on 531 shares traded.
Enough with the news.
The S&P 50.
Turn this thing off.
It also says Mike has a small penis.
Oh my God.
Another one.
I typed
There
that
must
in
be something
while
with
I
that
was
word
reading.
tonight.
Oh,
What do
that
you
word's
got
on your
there?
mind? I can't imagine why.
Yeah, huh? What do you got there? Anything of interest to us?
Penis.
Well, it's funny you should bring up the word
What's up with that head?
because
What?
I do
What's
like
up
the
with
thought.
that head?
I
I like it, eh?
Looks like somebody bitch slapped
That
you.
is a Friday. But I want to.
Things are getting carried away here tonight, huh?
Oh,
I'm
this show.
sorry. Let
This
Keith
show
talk,
holds no
you-
bars.
Holds no bars, huh? You're interrupting this man. Let him speak.
Well, the news. Well, you saw the show the other week. The news I wanted to share really is the news item is more an editorial that I wrote. We got a lot of calls and a lot of
Yeah, I bet you did.
letters about the something I did on the show,
So
and
it's-
I just want to say.
Mike, how many lines were ringing in your house? Like
Can we
4 or
get- can we
5?
get close on him?
We got
Can we get
an
close
8-line
on him?
phone now. It's Mike. Just stop ringing, huh? All those machine messages. God.
Let him.
Tantrum?
Let the man
I'm
speak.
sorry. Go ahead.
You're. What?
Okay, listen. It's obvious we're having a problem
On him.
in the communication department. In the future, you've got to tell me what it is you want right away, because otherwise I've got no way of knowing that you don't want to see my penis. I'm a pretty sharp guy, but you can't expect me to know how you're feeling all the time. Unless you tell me, I'm just going to assume that you want to see my penis. I wish you wouldn't get so angry with me for the fact that last show I took out my penis. I mean, what am I, a mind reader? How is it I'm supposed to know what you're thinking? I'm no Uri Geller. I'm just a guy with, if I do say so
A
myself,
gorilla on his shoulder.
a very nice penis. Hefty, thick, purpose-built. Nature's purest expression of form following function. A miracle of evolutionary design. There's no way anyone could look at it and think it's anything but a fine, healthy penis. I know, because out of the literally
laugh, you know, it's
thousands
kind of,
of people who
you
have
have to-
seen it, not one of them has mistaken it for anything but a penis. So please, you've got to be more clear in the future. If you don't want to see it, let me know beforehand,
You ever hear my $5
and I'd be
now?
happy to accommodate you. To be honest, though, while I
get
respect
his
your
thing on it.
wishes, I really don't see
else?
what
I
it
need
is
no
about
dinner
my penis you object to.
What?
I mean, it might not be the biggest penis in the world, but maybe you've just seen more of them than I have.
Where's the straw?
Because it's a nice, big penis.
I want to show it. Oh, there you
Clean,
go.
too. No moss or anything on
I
it.
thought you were gonna bring a straw.
I even dip it in there twice a week out of consideration for people who want to see it,
I don't know.
which is everyone as far as I
Keep it
know.
on him.
I know this because no one ever comes to me and tells me they don't want to see it until they've already gotten a good, long look. If it bothers you that much, perhaps the best solution would be for you to leave the room whenever I'm thinking about taking out my penis, which is, unfortunately, all the time.
Keep it on him.
It'd be a shame, though, because I
We went
enjoy the
over
company.
that. Keep it on him.
I like you, and I like knowing that you get to see my penis. Human beings are social
Wait,
When's the
animals,
last time anybody's seen you?
and I'm no exception. Showing my penis is my way of being part of the
All
crowd.
right. Enough about that, all right? You're sitting here for 5 minutes reading this thing. Think about my penis, and my penis is
What about my
big,
penis?
thick, and wide, and I have a penis, and I am a man with a penis, and there is a penis in my pants, and I have a penis.
You have a penis in your pants, Mike?
And my penis is the big penis, and
Mike,
it's
Mike,
wide,
what's
thick,
wrong?
and manly penis.
Excuse me.
Is that what?
In defense of Keith, it just went over big at the elementary school, so let's give him a little.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I forgot he's a big hit with the third graders.
Prison, where he was. Prison.
Prison, what do you want, another lifesaver?
No.
I'll take a juicy drink.
Now you can pull back. So the idea is when he's reading news, you keep it on him. This way we can abuse him on camera. Okay? 15 seconds.
15 seconds, thank
15
you.
seconds.
Where's the audience?
8, 5. Hold on, we got a 5, and a 4, and a 3,
Where's the audience?
a 2, and a 1. We'll be right back after the short musical break.
We'll be back in a second.
Touch my monkey!
This is yours? I didn't know.
Can't you tell it was a Valentine's Day gift?
Oh, I thought it was your girlfriend.
I don't even know this guy's abusing me.
I thought
What's
that's
with the
what we're
abuse
for.
here tonight?
It's the Friday the 13th. It's an abuse day.
Thank you for coming. I think you just wanted to touch my nipple. What is this tonight? This is what is it? Body night? Penis nipple? We're into these body part night. Nobody's watching anyway. Okay. Nobody's watching, huh? So, Bonnie, thanks for coming
So
down.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people watching.
Mike, thanks for
Fans
coming
here.
down.
Hey, thank you.
Steven, what the hell are you doing here?
I don't know.
Okay.
We found him on the street.
That microphone, you should probably bring it up a
We
little bit.
picked him up in front of Kmart.
You did?
Yeah,
Well, I stole this one already.
they came up and got me. Hey, check this.
Look, he's going to run right in front of the camera. Way to go. You know, there's a way to, Brian, you can walk behind the camera.
Behind, isn't it?
They told me to do it.
I had a little bit of a problem, Mike.
What's the matter?
Well, you know, since Mike was bringing us out here,
Uh-huh.
they picked me up, and they thought maybe I should go in. They wanted to get Mike a jacket just like yours,
Right.
so they thought I should go into Kmart
Mm-hmm.
and down the block for my.
They were on sale, $14.99.
Yeah, that's what I
Uh-huh.
said.
Yeah, but I thought they should have been cheaper, and so I kind of got into a little bit of a tough with, you know.
You thought they should have been $10.
I wanted them to check, and that's really
That's what I paid for this one. You know, come on, huh? I got lint with mine, you know, little hair and all that kind of stuff. So we were down here last week doing a videotape for these, of this band for a sister show of ours. Shall we call it that way? A brother show, a sister show, a relative of ours? I do? I'm getting it? I'm losing it? Yeah? Cool. Ball. I got a ball spot over there? Right there? Anyway, Bonnie and Mike were here. They'll be on a future edition of TAC Music. If I can get the information from Bruce, Bruce can let me know through Antoine. When is that show going to be on?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
So unfortunately what happens is, next Tuesday?
At 9 p.m.
Okay, so what happens is this. If you watched TAC Music, you saw Bonnie already, okay? Because this show was on after that.
What if I didn't see it?
Then maybe you should watch it to make sure that you see it, so that since you're here,
In that
you'll be able to see what
watch
happens.
it Wednesday at 1 o'clock.
Right, you can then watch it Wednesday
Are
at
we
1
creating some
o'clock
kind
in
of
the
like
afternoon.
paradox with this?
Unless you're watching it after...
Unless you watched it at 9 o'clock on Tuesday,
This is
in which case,
this is like a television paradox.
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna confuse you. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, see, actually what happened is,
You can smell the smoke.
Mike wears clean underwear, there's no need for this.
pardon me. Anyway,
Thank you very much.
that was a lot of fun doing that taping anyway.
Yeah, it
today.
was a great time.
Did you guys have fun?
Great time.
Yes,
I had a
yes,
blast.
He's being quiet over there, very surprised.
I'm so
He's
quiet.
pissed about the Kmart thing, you know.
Yeah,
It's always,
really had a hard
always
time.
a price check every time you go to Kmart.
Price check.
It took a long time.
Long time. All you were going was for a jacket?
No, for the price check.
Uh-huh. Why did you want to get a jacket anyway?
Sam.
Why?
Mike,
Why?
because he liked it.
Want to play? It's my new outfit.
Cool.
But, obviously,
want?
we couldn't settle on the price, so I don't have one now.
I'll sell it to you. $5.
How much? 5? If you clean it,
If I clean it, it's $10.
get all the hair off it.
These guys are starting something. Look at him.
Hey,
Oh,
did
he's
I
writing
harass you
little.
when you were up
They're
there?
writing little
No.
signs on
Cue
it.
cards.
don't
What's it?
think
Cue
so.
cards. What's it?
I don't
say?
care. If they're giving you
Ah,
cue
it's too-
cards,
they can't see
what
it,
was
it's
that?
all glare.
Will you be my Valentine? Aw.
You better tell him now.
What's the
You don't
matter,
want to
Ralph?
see it, or else it's going to be
Put your
too
guitar
late.
down.
Listen, everybody, don't presume it's for you.
No. This isn't the Jerry Springer
Remember.
show. Wait
no,
a minute.
remember.
Wait a minute.
What was he talking about before?
Mike, you got
What has he
something
been
that you
talking
want to
about the
tell
whole
us?
Show?
No.
Think about it. What have you
Nothing.
been talking about the whole
Nothing I
show?
want to tell you.
Penis. His
Yes.
penis. That's all he's been
He
talking
seemed
about.
to be quite obsessed with it.
I
Yeah,
know.
so
That's
I
pretty-
figured she should tell him right now if she doesn't want to see it, because otherwise, before we know it, it's going to be
Oh,
out.
that's right, because he assumes
It's
I
going to be
wanna
out.
see it.
That's
No, I don't.
it was his penal editorial, if you will.
It's-
Besides that thing, you'd be out of your mind.
Is that like a penatorial? Penatorial, no.
Mail
that's
me
it.
a picture of it, though.
You could fax it to her.
Scan it for her. You got a scanner? Just lay it right there and scan it, you know what I mean? Just lay it out there and flatbed scan it. Did you ever see somebody do that on a fax machine with their ass or something?
No, have you?
No, I
Yeah.
haven't.
I've seen the results of it.
It wasn't you, though, I'm sure, right? It was a friend.
I wouldn't do that. I got my scanner's too expensive. I wouldn't do that. You ruin the thing.
You could do that like
That
instead
show
of
is like
instead of a
totally
fingerprint.
lost. I love it.
Instead of a fingerprint, you can do that. You know,
Your
like
butt print on there.
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
all right to say? Yeah.
No, they can tell who you are by the pucker of your sphincter.
Paid for. Paid
Wow,
for,
it's
and
a
you can
sphincter
talk about how
print.
effective it is.
A sphincter print.
You know,
There are
Mike,
no two sphincters alike.
I think Steven's getting a bit too pretentious bringing a book on the show.
I know. What's with the book?
What's he reading anyway?
Well,
You read?
well, no, I was looking at the pictures. Yeah, there was pictures in here.
What's that about? Is that alien book you were telling me about?
Well, partially.
They said something about how Brooklyn Cable sends out these weird waves that are going to... What? It's that fast
30
already?
seconds.
Boy, time flies when you're having fun. Now listen, what you guys are going
Fans
to do is
tuning
you're going
up.
to play right through to the end of the show. We're going to go to you, then we'll come back to me, then we'll go back to the end of the show. All right? Now I got 30
Now you-
seconds.
Listen. Forget
Say that again, what you were just about to say.
You got to watch out what what you say about this book, because you can have these guys, the Men in Black show up at you.
Well, we're gonna
doorstep.
explore this on our next program because we're running out of time here. We're almost out of time, but It's a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger, there you
Are we
go.
going to promote the guest?
Stay tuned next week for the cliffhanger.
Stick your head in there real quick. Stay tuned. Next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. So, you're going to bring that book with you next week, right?
Yeah, I'll bring the book.
Hey, make sure you're wearing the same clothes either.
Hey, don't forget
Maybe they'll zoom in on it, and
Well,
then
we should have
Make sure
gone.
you change your
We should have
clothes.
gone to the band and then come back to me.
Don't be coming in with
If
the
he
same
looks at the
clothes
bottom of
next
the
week.
list, it says we go to the band, and then we
home
come
and
back to
shower and
Mike,
come back.
and I do my outfit.
That's true.
Right, I know it's true.
What are you talking to the
All right,
cameraman? Talk to the
we can
people.
just play low in the background there, guys. You know what I mean? Just play low in the background. We'll give a little background music on the way. All right. Cirruzzo, Keith Malley, Brian Harrington, Bruce Friedman doing floor manager and camera work, the Exterminators, Ralph and Joe, Ralph Mercante, Biondo, and my other guests here, Bonnie Bowers, Mike Elia, even Steven. Thank everybody for coming down. We'll be back next week, and Steven will tell us all about how these alien waves are going to come through and make you turn into some kind of strange creature. Ah! Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Leave my monkey alone.
Planet of the Apes invasion. Run up to the camera.
Well, we're gonna follow.